Caesar's Palace, Las Vegas, Nevada, November 6, 1971. Saturday evening, 9:30. The high roller room on the third floor. Private. Invitation only. Red carpet. Gold fixtures. Leather chairs around 3 gaming tables. Craps. Blackjack. Roulette. The minimum bet at these tables is $1,000. Tonight there are 8 people in the room. 6 high rollers. 1 casino host. 1 guest. The guest is Bruce Lee, 31 years old, 5'7", 140 pounds. Dark suit. White shirt. No tie. He is here with Jimmy Chen, a regular high roller from Hong Kong. Chen flies to Vegas 4 times a year, gambles $250,000 each trip. Chen asked if he could bring a friend tonight. The casino approved. Bruce is not gambling. He is observing. Chen wanted to show him what high-stakes gambling looks like. The casino owner is in the room. Clifford Perlman, 49 years old, co-owner of Caesar's Palace. He handles operations. He is here because Jimmy Chen is here. Chen is worth personal attention. Perlman has been showing Bruce around for 20 minutes. The casino floor. The showroom. Now the high roller room. Perlman's head of security is also in the room. Eddie Romano, 38 years old, 6'4", 270 pounds, former enforcer for Chicago operations before Vegas. He has worked for Perlman for 4 years. His job is protection, physical security, problems that require physical solutions. He is wearing a dark suit. He stands near the wall, watching. Romano has been watching Bruce for 20 minutes. He does not like what he sees. Perlman treating a movie actor like he is important. Romano knows who Bruce Lee is. The Green Hornet. Martial arts demonstrations. Hollywood stuff. Not real. Romano understands violence that leaves marks. Movie violence is not real violence. At the craps table, a man is winning. Clayton Webb, Texas Oil, 3rd generation. His family owns drilling rights across West Texas, 56 years old, 6'1", 240 pounds, white Stetson, Bolo tie, ostrich skin boots. He has been at this table for 2 hours. He is up $40,000. He is drunk, not falling down drunk, confident drunk. Romano speaks, loud enough for the room to hear. Boss, you're showing this movie guy around like he's somebody. The room goes quiet. The dice are still rolling. The roulette wheel is still spinning. But conversation stops. Everyone is paying attention. Perlman says, Eddie, this is Mr. Chen's guest. We treat Mr. Chen's guests with respect. His tone is mild, but there is warning in it. Subscribe, turn on notifications, like the video, and comment. More true Bruce Lee stories are coming. Romano says, I'm just saying, movie fighting isn't real fighting. Everybody knows that. Clayton Webb looks up from the craps table. He has just won another 5,000. He is holding the dice. He looks at Romano, looks at Bruce. A smile spreads across his face. Webb says loudly, I'll put $50,000, says the Chinaman, can take your boy. The room stops. The dealer at the craps table freezes. The croupier at the roulette wheel looks up. Everyone is looking at Clayton Webb, at the stack of chips in front of him, at Bruce Lee standing next to Perlman, at Eddie Romano against the wall. Perlman says, Mr. Webb, this is not... Webb cuts him off. $50,000, cash, right here. He pushes his chips to the center. I'm saying your security chief there couldn't lay a hand on Mr. Lee, and I'm willing to bet 50 grand on it. Romano is looking at Perlman, waiting. This is Perlman's room. Perlman's casino. Perlman's decision. But Romano's reputation is now on the table next to $50,000 in chips. Perlman looks at Bruce. "You don't have to do this." Bruce says, "What does your security chief think?" Romano says, "I think your friend just lost 50 grand. Webb laughs. "Big. Booming. Double it." 100,000 says, "I'm right." He signals to the casino host. "Mark, get me another 50 in chips. I'm all in on this." The casino host looks at Perlman. Perlman is doing mathematics. This is irregular, but Clayton Webb is worth $8 million. He is a regular. He has lost $500,000 at these tables over 3 years, and he is about to bet $100,000 on something that will take less than 2 minutes to resolve. Perlman says, "If this happens, it happens as a private matter between guests, not as casino business." Webb says, "Fine by me." Mark witnessed my bet. Eddie there heard it. Everybody here heard it. He looks around. Anybody else want in on this action? A real estate developer from Los Angeles. "I'll take 10,000 of that bet on Romano." Another voice, 20,000 on Lee. The casino host is writing notes. Unofficial, but documented. By the time the side bets are placed, there is $160,000 riding on what happens in the next few minutes. The largest informal bet the high roller room has ever seen. Perlman looks at Romano, says quietly, "Eddie, you can walk away from this." Romano shakes his head. "No, sir, I can't. Not with that much money on the table and every high roller in Vegas hearing about it tomorrow." He is right. If Romano walks away, every casino in Vegas will know by morning. That story kills his reputation. Perlman turns to Bruce. "Mr. Lee, I apologize for this situation." Bruce says, "Mr. Webb made a bet. Your security chief accepted it. I'm just here." Webb is grinning. "Let's clear some space." The furniture is moved. The craps table is pushed to the side. A circle forms. 8 people. All holding drinks. All about to witness something they will talk about for years. The casino host has his notepad ready. Names. Amounts. Who bet on which outcome. Romano removes his jacket. Hands it to the casino host. He is wearing a shoulder holster. He removes that too. Now he is in a white dress shirt. Sleeves rolled up. His forearms are the size of most men's calves. He has done this before, not in a high roller room. In alleys. In back rooms. In places where there are no witnesses and no rules. Bruce removes his jacket. Hands it to Jimmy Chen. Chen takes it without speaking. Chen has seen Bruce train. Chen knows what is about to happen. Chen bet $20,000 on Bruce. Romano and Bruce stand 10 feet apart. The circle is tight. Close enough to see everything. Far enough to stay safe. Clayton Webb raises his glass. "Gentlemen, let's see what $160,000 looks like." Perlman says, "Eddie, this is not a fight. This is a demonstration. You grab him. He either gets free or he doesn't. That settles the bet. No one gets hurt." Romano nods. "Understood." Bruce says nothing. Just stands, relaxed, hands at his sides. Romano does not waste time. He steps forward, fast for his size. His right hand reaches for Bruce's collar. The same grab he has used 100 times. Get the collar. Control the head. His hand is 6 inches from Bruce's shirt when Bruce moves. Bruce's left hand rises. Intercepts Romano's wrist mid-reach. Not a grab. Contact. 2 fingers on the inside of Romano's wrist. Specific pressure point. Light touch. Romano's hand opens involuntarily. His fingers will not close. He tries. They do not respond. He looks at his hand. looks at Bruce. Bruce has already released him, has stepped back, is standing where he was, hands at his sides. Romano resets, changes approach, goes low, reaches for Bruce's waist. A tackle. Use the weight advantage. His arms extend. His hands are 18 inches from Bruce's body when Bruce moves again. Bruce's right hand descends, an open palm strike to the top of Romano's extended forearm. Precise. The strike hits a nerve cluster above the elbow. Romano's entire arm goes numb, not weak. Numb. He cannot feel it. His forward momentum carries him past Bruce. He stumbles, catches himself, stands, shakes his arm. The numbness is fading but slowly. Clayton Webb is laughing, not mocking. Delighted. That's twice. Eddie boy, you haven't touched him once. Romano's face is flushed. Not from exertion, from humiliation. He is the head of security at Caesar's palace. He has a reputation. That reputation is currently being dismantled in front of 8 high rollers and $160,000. He moves again. This time with full commitment, no technique, no strategy, just aggression. He rushes forward, both arms reaching. If he gets his hands on Bruce, size will decide the outcome. He is 130 pounds heavier. Bruce does not retreat. He steps forward into Romano's rush. This is unexpected. They should collide. They do not. At the last instant, Bruce angles his body 20 degrees to the right. Romano's reaching arms find nothing. Bruce's left hand makes contact with Romano's shoulder as he passes. A light push. Not forceful, just directional. Romano's own momentum becomes his enemy. His balance shifts. His feet tangle. He goes down. Hard. He hits the red carpet on his right shoulder and hip. The room is completely silent. Clayton Webb has stopped laughing. He is staring. Everyone is staring. Eddie Romano, head of security at Caesar's Palace, former Chicago enforcer, 270 pounds of professional violence, is on the floor. Bruce Lee is standing exactly where he was. His expression has not changed. He is not breathing hard. Romano gets up. Slowly. His right arm is still partially numb. His shoulder hurts from the fall, but worse is the other kind of pain. The kind that comes from failing in front of witnesses, from having your reputation reduced to a story that will spread through every casino in Nevada by tomorrow. He looks at Bruce. No anger in his eyes anymore, just resignation. Perlman says, that settles it. He looks at the casino host. Mark, pay out the bets. Clayton Webb is grinning. $100,000, easiest money I ever made. He walks over to Bruce, extends his hand. Son, that was worth every penny just to watch. Bruce shakes his hand, says nothing. Webb continues, I've seen a lot of things, but I've never seen a big man get handled like that by a small man. Not without a weapon. Not without getting hit. He pauses. You didn't even hit him. You just moved him. Bruce says, Mr. Romano is very strong, but strength requires direction. I redirected his direction. The casino host is settling the bets. Chips changing hands. Clayton Webb collects his 100,000, tips the host 10,000. Says to Perlman, Cliff, you need to hire that man. Perlman says, I don't think Mr. Lee is interested in casino security work. Webb laughs. Hell, I'd hire him myself. Romano is standing near the wall again. His jacket back on, his shoulder holster back in place. He is drinking water, trying to process what just happened. Perlman approaches him. They speak quietly. 30 seconds. Romano nods. walks out of the high roller room. He does not look at Bruce, does not look at anyone, just leaves. Perlman comes over to Bruce. "I apologize for that situation. Eddie was out of line," Bruce says. "He did what he thought he needed to do." Perlman nods. "If you're ever in Vegas and need anything, you ask for me directly." Jimmy Chen collects his $20,000 winnings. He and Bruce leave the high roller room at 10:15, 45 minutes after they arrived. As they walk to the elevator, Chen says, "I should have bet more." Bruce says, "You should have bet nothing. That was not about money." Chen laughs. In Vegas, everything is about money. 3 days later, Eddie Romano is no longer head of security. He is assistant head of security. Perlman has hired someone new for the top position. Romano stays in the assistant role for 6 months. Then he leaves Caesars, takes a job at a smaller casino. Clayton Webb tells the story at every poker game for the next year. The night he won $100,000 betting on Bruce Lee. The details shift with each telling. The bet gets bigger, but the core remains the same. He saw something that night, something real, something that $160,000 bought him a front row seat to witness. Subscribe, enable notifications, like the video, and comment below which Bruce Lee moment surprised you most.